my friends, Andy Vegan. I go on with my daily greens series with 5 basic ingredients. They're always the same in this little series. I have a green leaf. In this case, it is an oak leaf, lettuce, and I said that also in the last one I made. This oak leaf is special because it is a little bit more bitter and crunchy than the ones I had before. It's a tender leafy green. That means after washing thoroughly and drying it to get the better flavor for the dressing, I tear it apart instead of cutting it. A firm leaf, like for example endive or romaine, I would cut that on a cutting board. But this one, I can easily tear it apart like this, and that's the first step I do to make the salad. It's a salad bed here, a crunchy, fluffy, fresh salad bed. That's the essence of a green salad. Has to be in crunchy, fluffy. The leaf, yeah, it's the heart. And green leaves are the healthiest food. Dark leafy greens, that's the healthiest food we have, officially. Western medical science, yeah. Of course, always the average. Always what most people need. That's always the question here. Yeah. So that's the first of 5. You can take different leaves. For this series, I take different leaves. Then I have an onion here. Lately, I take a little bit more onion. This is a whole onion. It's not a large one. It's a medium small one, I would say. Normal onion. Not too big, not too small. And usually I take a half an onion only, but lately I take a little bit more. I have very powerful ingredients on top of that. For example, I have today the 5 here, and that is always now in this 5 base, kidney beans, a cup, and a similar amount of tomatoes. Wonderful together, pretty opposite sides here. Heavy, meaty, yeah, protein rich, the beans are the healthiest food we have, recommended daily for a longer life, and tomatoes. And we know this is fruity, that's light, that's watery, so pretty much the opposite, and they balance each other so nicely. That's also why I have this combination of 5 with this kidney beans and tomatoes. And the 5th here is the dressing. These are 5, and I could eat that salad all the time. But I make it a little bit nicer. I show you the dressing in a moment when I pour it. It's a sweet sour cashew dressing. And there is another video under this one how to make that dressing. I show you that. I come back in a moment and tell you how to make it. First, I show you the rest of my ingredients. So my salads now have 5 ingredients plus 2. I always try 2 different ones to this year. And today I have dry avocado and black olives. That's could be different. It could be avocado and chili. It could be chili and bell pepper. You know, you name it. There are so many ways to try something new with this 5. So that in the end, I have 7 ingredients, 5 plus 2, and it is very. Well, I'll take some for decoration. And it is very nice. I found because when I have the space of 5, always the same, and I add 2, these 2 really begin to speak, so to say. Because one single ingredient of them, different, makes such a difference, as I didn't experience or feel that in other series of salads where I took not this 5. I've noticed recently it's very exciting to really can get to know the ingredients when you do this kind of recipe making, right? So you can check it out for yourself. Just telling you, that's how I get to know the ingredients, making a new recipe every single day with small variations, basically. And the dressing here, the sweet sour cashew dressing on top, I don't have to take too much. It would be, the salad should not be drowning, so that's all I need here. In case I want to have some more dressing, I can always add some more, no problem. But I found having too much dressing is really not so good. It's with the dressing and the salad is drowning. You can't reverse it also, that's not possible. But when you have too little, sometimes there isn't even too little, you need a little bit more. And then you add something, no problem. So begin with smaller amounts. And I will not toss it now because when you toss it and you have a tender leafy green like the oak leaf, it begins to wilt right away. And the wilted salad, you don't want to have that. Nobody likes the wilted salad leaves. Yeah, they have to be fresh and crunchy. So I will only toss the tender leafy greens right before food, before I eat it, right before. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you now. And so this dressing is made with 5 ingredients too. It is cashews, apple cider vinegar, dates, pepper, and salt. That's all. The water I don't count, as much as you like. Runnier, thicker, more salt. You can always tweak it according to the leaves. For example, when you have bitter leaves, like a little bit more bitter here, the oak leaves, you add a little bit more sour, a little bit more hot, like pepper or so, balances the bitter flavor. So these kind of things you can always do. And that's it today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like the video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. I have another recipe every single day for endless vegan variety to enjoy. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X. And donate, if you will. Thanks button under the video.